So the first time I'm reading live since 2019, which means that this is the first time I am reading a book live, which is awesome. Also, I'm gonna have to figure out logistically how you manage like having these two physical items, because I'm used to just having that one. So it's gonna be great. Abecedary, for the poets in the audience, you know what that's all about. For those who don't, it can mean one of two things. It can mean a poem where every line starts with with the subsequent letter of the alphabet. It can also mean an alphabet book. Ogden Nash has written them, Cicely Mary Barker, Edward Gorey, rather infamously. Ladies' Abecedary is a book of poems about women, and every poem is a letter, so the title of the poem is a letter, and each poem is a woman's story. They are not necessarily meant to represent individual women, but people tend to see and hear familiar things in them, and I'm hoping that you will too. So I'll read a few from this book, and then a couple of maybe some extra ones that were they hit the cutting room floor. There's some B-sides, if you will, ABC sides. This is B. Little she was told she could be whoever she wished in the school pageant, so she chose God. And God would wear a smudge of blue upon her face, and God would wear a gown of paper and language upon her body, and God would wear a crown of buoyant clouds upon her noggin and in her throat. God would carry lightning, press it white and hard into attentive air, like teeth newly cut through tender gums. In the audience, attendants remark on God. So many times God pissed on me. Often God has thrown her hands wild like warring starlings. Twice, God briefly disappeared, leaving me blind. Once, God vomited exaltedly into my cupped, supplicant hands. Amen. You put together a set list, and then you're flicking through, and it's like all the poems are like me. Okay, poems, calm down. This is I, not I, but I. I ran so hard right out of the old Gemeinschaft. U.S. soldiers liberated her with Converse sneakers. She got Levi's blue jeans, too, and wise to how fast a girl can go when the fabric wraps around both legs. She ran so hard she ran to America, so fast that the consonants fell out of her mouth, so she picked up the ones she could reach and put them back in new other places. She got real mouthy and handy, got all sorts of paper and tenure, drove the Capitol Beltway in a Ford, stopped running, stopped walking, halt